How's it going, everyone? It is Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Miss Marvel, as we're on episode number 5, the penultimate episode of what has been a very, very fantastic show. It's just been something that I have really, really loved, and going through Kamala's journey has just been really, really great in, I guess, her first outing, really, in the MCU. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in this episode, because we ended things basically with a trip down memory lane for Kamala, as she is back in the 1940s, and yeah, during the midst of partition as well. So it will be very, very interesting to potentially get some questions answered and elaborated, etc. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a very, very interesting episode, and looking forward to getting into this. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of Miss Marvel. Let's go. Oh wow! Nice. I'm loving that. Yeah, I love that touch to the Marvel intro. Damn! Impressive, impressive. Taking a stand. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Aisha looks pretty.
What? You mean this one? It's okay. I don't use it much anyway.
Oh, wow.
What do you want?
Still useful.
One, I'd like you to stop trampling on my poor roses, but from the looks of it,
Preserve your leg.
You need more help than they do. Which one's your favorite? Do you know when I saw you out there, it reminded me of my favorite poem. When the soul lies down in that.
Yeah, there we go. She's smiling.
But you see,
she's becoming confessed.
Seeking you.
Aisha. My name is Aisha.
Oh, shoot. Not the whole Aisha bit, but what he just said there.
She who lives.
Thank you for making a home for me here.
Oh. Sana, I'm guessing. Unless there's a child we do not know about. Boom, boom, boom.
Don't you want to go home?
This is the betrayal, isn't it?
Of course I do. But I hit the bangle.
Now say it with confidence.
Retrieving it will take some time. You have until sundown tomorrow.
Ooh.
Then we will all go home. Wherever you go. Okay?
And then she gets to pass it to Kamala. Oh my goodness. I am really loving this exploration though with Aisha and getting things explained in terms of I guess her story, etc.
Make sure Sana gets on that train tonight. Promise me, Hassan.
Oh man.
Nothing is going to happen.
Well, sadly. This is really this is sad.
Sana's not safe. You have to take her with you.
What?
You have to trust me with this, Hassan.
Aisha.
For her sake.
Oh man. Oh.
Just go.
Aisha!
This is where they last. Oh no. They last met.
It's okay.
And then Aisha disappeared.
Where is the bangle, Aisha? That's mom.
It'll be okay, Bacha. She'll be here. She said she'll be here.
Oh. Oh!
I'll find it if it's the last thing I do.
Wow.
It won't
Wow.
seeking you.
Oh my goodness. Oh. This is devastating. Oh. Wait, did she just bring Kamala into... Okay, okay.
She's okay. Because you are here.
Oh. So sad. She's gonna take that picture though, isn't she? Oh, come on! The stars! Of course it was her. Of course it was Kamala.
It was me.
Yep, it was you. It was you.
Magnum got lost once. I had him microchipped.
Okay, me, Magnum is a dog. Kamala is a girl. Okay? Trust me, if it was legal, I would do it.
But don't worry so much.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, shit. Oh my god!
I left him behind.
So go back and get him!
She's gonna make this call, this sacrifice.
All I ever wanted was to be with her family, and you took that from her! Please don't take that from Carmer, too!
Oh. It's giving me Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. flashbacks. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome to the club of power.
What are you doing? So you are that light girl?
Yeah.
Our family is magical. Wouldn't have told you so many times over the years.
You just wouldn't listen. Oh, the picture.
This is for you.
Oh, my heart.
And created something much bigger
Oh,
than either of them
my heart.
have created alone.
I love how proud she is.
Shall
Look
I
at
go
it.
home now.
You know, if you ever need anything, I'm just take all away.
Yes, we're gonna see
Also,
more of
the US
him.
government may or may not have several warrants out for my arrest, so.
Impressive.
I can get into after all this.
Just in case. For you.
Aww.
It broke.
Come on, that's on the nose. I'm kidding. I love it.
Kamala.
Oh, this is so good.
Come here, beta. I want to show you something.
Oh my god, who is that?
Who is that?
The journey I was intended to take,
Yeah.
one that would bring me back to you.
It kind of binds this family, doesn't it? How Kamala's mother has an understanding of what her mother went through. It's beautiful. For
I'll go.
Brian's help.
It's one of my favorite elements.
Bruno is just like, is this small talk?
So you're a car guy as well?
Yeah, it's a wonder we've never hung out before. Bruno.
Genuinely thought your name was Brian this whole time.
Oh, no, I
What?
noticed the first 4 times that.
So he actually thought he was called Brian. Okay.
I don't know if you're hungry, but my Nona's out of town. She left some lasagna in the fridge.
Oh no.
I've been followed. We have to go.
You have powers too?
Holy sh! Bruno better be okay. Cameron as well. I can't believe all this time he actually thought that Bruno was called Brian. And now he's just beating himself up like, oh, oops. So, I have a bad feeling where this could go. Like, I feel like, I don't know if with Cameron having abilities now, his abilities being unlocked, I don't know if that's going to be setting things up for a potential enemy, maybe. Because now that his mother has departed from this mortal coil, yeah, like, I just have this bad feeling that he's going to blame Kamala. Although, you know, I don't know how that's going to go, like how that's going to get brought about, really. But I do just have this bad feeling in my stomach that he is going to be set up to be a potential enemy there, so... But the way that Cameron's mother and that other woman, the way that their body almost, it was almost like it crystallized, etc. And it was giving me flashbacks to the whole Terrigen situation with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, because their bodies kind of morphed, and if they weren't, you know, Inhumans, their bodies would crystallize almost, and if they're not Inhumans, they would die. They would just fall apart, kind of like what we saw in this episode, except we saw a bit more with the skeleton, which was, you know, as if being shattered wasn't bad enough. Let's just throw in the skeleton bit there. So yeah, but no, pretty interesting stuff this episode. Definitely felt like a finale, but it will be very interesting to see what's going to happen in the final episode. I just know that Damage Control are going to be hearing from my lawyers if Bruno is injured. Bastards. No, I'm really looking forward to seeing how we're going to resolve things next week. I'm assuming that Damage Control are going to be probably the final enemies, potentially. Maybe the Clandestine are going to have a set, like, especially now their leader is dead, basically. They might, I don't know, have some choice opinions about Kamala, might feel like she is responsible for Cameron's mother's death. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes about. Because I think it was just them two in the room before she decided to do the sacrificial move, which came completely out left field for me. I was not expecting that, but even so, it was just a very, very quick realization that, okay, well, I've got to, you know, close this, and I have to give up my life. So, yeah. And then she obviously transferred, well, she unlocked Cameron's abilities. So, yeah. But, no, when she died, like I said, it was very reminiscent of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, I wouldn't be surprised, considering, obviously, there have been quite a few mentions about the fact that is this... is Miss Marvel dealing with Inhumans, etc. So, and I think that's just another, like, shining example. There will be people who are saying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't canon anyways. And to that, I say, sure, Jan. So, yeah, but, no, I'm not going to rant about that. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, with, that situation, I wouldn't be surprised if it is a case of Inhumans, etc. So, yeah, but no, I thought that this was pretty great stuff. I will say, I do feel like it was rushed a bit. I feel like it could have, well, maybe more episodes, because we've got the final one next week, and yeah, and there's also the case of how short the runtime is, because technically this was 35 minutes if you don't count the credits. So, yeah, and I would have loved to, I don't know, have a bit more of an exploration with Aisha and the past there, because I thought if anything, the last 5 minutes would, I guess, be back to present day times or whatnot. So yeah, I felt like half of this episode was focusing on Aisha and I guess the controversy about her. When it's just really, really sad, the reality of the situation, because the clandestine, well, Cameron's mother, she felt like Aisha had betrayed her. So, yeah, and she paid the price, sadly. So, Aisha was willing to go with Hassan, I think his name was, and of course Sana, but sadly didn't make it to the train, and yeah, that sadly created a bit of a bad reputation for Aisha because, yeah, Hassan didn't even know she died or whatever. So it is just really, really sad that the reality of the situation was she was going to go off with Hassan anyways, but sadly didn't make it and thus created that bad reputation because no one knew what happened, apart from Kamala, obviously, now. But I found it very, very interesting that she brought Kamala here, so that was pretty great stuff. As well as the fact that the stars guiding Sana was, of course, Kamala. So I did make a mention of it in the last episode that I was hoping that would be the case because I think it would just be very, very beautiful. And it was. I mean, there was quite a few beautiful moments in this episode, especially when Kamala gave the picture to Sana. That was really, really impactful, especially because Sana didn't really have a actual picture of her mother. So now she does. So it's just really, it is just really, really nice and poignant as well. But it was also very informative as well. I feel like everything that the show has given in regards to Partition, it's just been very, very informative. And I have been very appreciative of how they've handled Partition as a whole. We saw quite a bit of a chunk of this episode focused in the midst of Partition, and just to see the stress and hecticness way back then, it was just very scary, I would say, and very, very sad as well. So yeah, but no, I really, really thought that whilst I would have appreciated a bit more, I guess, a bit more runtime in regards to what the flashbacks had, it was just really, really great stuff to go over everything that was displayed, like from the poem and how what you seek is seeking you came from Hassan, just being smooth as heck. Like I said, the hecticness with the train situation, that was well done, as well as you just feeling sad for Aisha because now you know what happened to her, and it's just really, really sad because she made a choice, and yeah, Cameron's mother did not like that. So yeah, but no, like I said, I feel like this the flashbacks scenes, they could have done with a bit more longer, a few more layers, I would say, to flesh it out a bit further. But I was really, really, I would say, happy with what we got because there was just quite a few moments that were just really, really nice to explore. So, but I also really, really loved moving away from the flashbacks. I really, really loved how, I say kind of moving away, the family basically were binded together with the fact that, obviously, Kamala, she brought Sana the picture, and Kamala's mother found out that she has these abilities. And I just really, really love how supportive and proud she was. Like, I thought she was going to take this a bit more, like, she was not going to be too fond with the fact that Kamala had certain abilities and whatnot. She was putting her life in danger, etc. Especially with how protective she has been. But she was so proud that she's able to help people and protect others. And it's just really, really wholesome to see, and to... You know, it's going to be very interesting to see that dynamic because from here onwards, because now Kamala's mother knows what she is and knows that she's out there helping people, etc. So it is really, really nice to see her be very, very proud and happy with the fact that Kamala has these abilities. So yeah, very, very wholesome stuff. But you did get that vibe, especially with Kamala's grandmother and her mother, as well as herself, that this whole, I guess Kamala's trip back into the past did something in terms of binding the family closer together, in my opinion. So I just really, really loved that. So yeah. And yeah, I really, really loved the last few moments with Cameron and Bruno, especially with Cameron thinking, I've been calling you Brian all this time because I thought you were actually Brian. So it's not, it's him just saying, I'm not wanting to be a dick, basically. And I feel like especially that little bit of small talk before shit really did kick off, you could see how, you know, awkward it was. Like he was, like, poor Cameron, he was trying. So yeah, but we'll have to wait and see what does happen, because now he has these abilities, and it will be very, very interesting to see what does happen in regards to, obviously, dealing with the fallout of his mother's death, and yeah, so as well as what kind of person he might be, because I do suspect this could be the beginning of a potential heel turn, I would say, for Cameron, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe I'm being worried for nothing. He won't turn back. But like I said, it will be a case of let's wait and see. But it was really, really good to see, I guess, Bruno and Cameron patching things up before they got blown up by Damage Control, because Damage Control are knobs. So yeah, like I said, if anything happens to Bruno, then I will be personally suing. So, no, but I am excited to see what's going to happen next week. We're definitely going to have that final suit reveal, because I think it's pretty much a staple, like, oh, we got a new costume for, new costume time for these heroes. When you had it with Wanda, you had it with Sam, technically, Kate and Clint. So, yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what does happen, especially with Kamala gathering little pieces that will ultimately combine to create her first costume. So, yeah, but also I do kind of expect... I do kind of expect Monica to show up to bridge to the Marvels, because of the fact that I don't think they're gonna get Brie Larson to do like a 5-second cameo. It would be really, really awesome, but I think this would have been filmed close enough-ish to WandaVision. So seeing Monica kind of recruit Kamala, she's been taking notes, etc., would be something that I can see happening, obviously bridging to the Marvels. So we'll just have to wait and see. But it was a really, really neat episode. Could have done a bit longer in terms of the runtime. I think it would have benefited things in terms of the pacing. But overall, I was pretty satisfied to learn a bit more, well, learn the truth of Aisha. And not just that, though, but Kamala and how she handled younger Sana, of course, and how she guided her back to her father. It was all really, really amazing, in my opinion. And it will be interesting to see what does happen next week. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Ooh, toodles!